I am pregnant. My husband is overseas. So there's no way it could be my husband, baby.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, it is a very interesting video. It's a viral video that has gotten everybody talking. So it's a video of the sister who came online to share a story time that has gotten everybody like people are saying that this is no longer this is risky. Okay, let me break down the story before we hear out. So she went on to talk about how her husband of 8 years lives abroad in Germany, and she being lonely. The husband only comes home twice a year. She being lonely, and then she decided to step out on the marriage and cheat on her husband. And she met this guy, supposed to be a one-night stand, but it ended up being a situationship that lasted 2 years. And now both of she and this new boyfriend or situationship gets really comfortable. And now she goes to this situationship house, and just going through the situationship house and all that, she saw a picture collage which her husband was in one of those collage, and she was like, so who is this person? This man, situationship informed her that that is his brother from his father's side, and that the brother is in Germany with his family and 2 kids. Mind you, this sister just found out that she's pregnant for a situationship, aka brother-in-law / situationship. And now she's in the position like asking what she should do and how is she going to address this issue that her husband has a whole full-blown family in Germany and have 2 kids outside their marriage. Anyway, guys, let's go hear the sister tell her story, okay, because this story has gotten everybody uproar on social media, especially on TikTok. Let's go hear the sister story and giving her backstory. She gave us a lot of context and backstory about the relationship. So let's go check it out, then we'll come back and talk more.
You guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some deep shit. So I'm not even going to do no parts. I'm going to just tell y'all the whole story. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. He's been over there for about 2 years. When he do come home, he probably come home 3 times out of the year. He stay home for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. All right, cool. I've been lonely. I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband. Yes, I cheated on him. He don't know that I cheated on him. After this video, he gonna know, and I'm in some deep shit. But it gets worse than that. It gets worse than the cheating. All right, so I ended up going to the bar one night and ended up having a one-night stand with this guy, and it was amazing. So that one-night stand turned into almost an every night stand. But it was just like a sexual relationship. I didn't even really care to even really get to know the man. It's just I'm married, so it was just whatever my husband couldn't do for me at the time. I was messing with this guy, this young fella, and he fine too. But yeah, I'm messing with this fella. All right, cool. So we've been messing around for maybe 2 years now or whatever, and I'm just now. We used to when we met up, we just get a room, but now it's like, okay, I could come to your house. You can't come to my house because my kids is at the house, but now I'm going to his house. All right, cool. So, long story short, today I found out I'm pregnant. I am pregnant. My husband is overseas. So, there's no way it could be my husband, baby. It got to be this man, baby. I haven't even told him yet. All right? So, yesterday, I go to his house, and I see this wall, and they got the pictures, like the picture collage and stuff, and I'm just now paying attention to it. So, I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm just like, oh, okay. He doesn't have any kids, but I'm just looking at the pictures and just looking. And then I see a picture of my husband on the wall. So, I'm just like, the whole time I'm over there, I'm just sitting there trying to think how am I going to ask him, how do you know that guy that's on your wall? So I'm just, I done bit off all my nails. You got I got one more thumb left. I got the thumb left because I'm over there nervous. I'm just biting my nails, just trying to figure out how am I going to ask him, how do you know this particular man in this picture? And I'm like, if you know him, then you know he got a wife. So I'm like, was this a setup? Like, cause I just don't know. So I just like after I done ate off all my fingernails and we done watch movie, everything. Like I finally asked. So I go back over to the wall. So now I'm just like, all right, cool. You just gotta start asking questions like, well, who is this lady? Who is this person? Who is this? So I'm like, who this? He like, that's my mama. Who? This your daddy? All right, cool. And then this right here, I ain't saying it like that, but you get down to right here. How do you know him? Who's that? He said, that's my brother. And I'm like, we've been married for 8 years. I ain't never know him to have a brother. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, on your daddy's side. So he's like, yeah, on my dad's side. All right, now cool. That's some clarity right there because my husband daddy died way before me and him even met. He said he had some siblings on his daddy's side, but he don't really know like I got some siblings on my daddy's side. I got a whole bunch, I think 7 of them. I don't really know them like that. Like I know them, but I don't even know them like that. So it could, yeah. So my husband ain't really like talk about him like that. They cool or whatever, but he ain't never like, he wasn't never at none of the family functions and nothing like that. That's his daddy's side, Some of y'all might not know, but some of y'all that have half siblings, y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so he like, that's my brother on my daddy's side and all this stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's telling me like, they actually really close. But I ain't never seen it. But I'm just like, okay, is he married? He like, yeah, he married. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm like, so do you know his wife? He like, nah, I ain't never met her. She live overseas with him. So I'm like, no, I'm not. In my head, I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah, they got 2 kids in Germany. And I'm just like, I got 3 in my head. So I'm just like, oh, yeah? He like, yeah. I talk to him, very frequently. I'm just like, oh, okay. Word. He like, yeah. So I'm like, what? Maybe that ain't him. Maybe it ain't. I'm like, maybe it ain't him. Because I got 3 kids and I live in the United States of America. So I'm just like, okay. So then on the collage, he starts showing me pictures of the pictures I did not see yet. But he's showing me pictures of my husband with his wife. Now, mind you, I'm the wife. So he's showing me pictures of my husband with another woman. So I'm just like, and their kids. So I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So, but the crazy thing is, he got 2 boys by this other lady. Well, from what I'm seeing, he got pictures of the kids up here. These 2 boys look identical to my kids. Like, they look the same. And I'm looking like, yo. Then he's showing me, now mind you, I have 3 by my husband. I got 2 boys and a girl. So they got 2 boys. So I'm looking at the rest of the pictures. I see a picture of my 2 sons, like my kids. And I'm like, the fuck? So I'm just playing it dumb, like, oh yeah, because I'm in a situation right now. And this is his brother, and I don't know what to do. So, all right, long story short, I never even told him, that was yesterday, I never even told him nothing about the man and my husband and nothing, his brother. But I'm in some shit, y'all. What do I do? Like, I'm pregnant by my husband's brother. What do I do?
Well,
what do I do? What do I do? Okay, you guys, so here's an update. So my baby daddy is coming back from Texas today, so I plan on telling him that I'm pregnant. All right, so everybody keep telling me you should have an abortion, you should have an abortion. It's not that easy. I live in North Carolina and abortions are illegal, so I'm going to have to plan to go somewhere else to have this done, like another state to have this done. And right now, I just got a lot going on and I don't have time to go and do this. Plus, I'm not that far along. Therefore, I don't, have to rush. Okay, really? So, me and my husband been married for 8 years. He didn't get deported until like right after COVID. So he's only been over there for 2 years, I guess, 2-3 years maybe. But yeah, everything was. I only had to worry about him cheating on me one time that I know of, and it was with my cousin. So we got over that, and he did know it was my cousin. It's not like he didn't know. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened. I just remember him telling me that, yeah, I cheated on you and it was with your cousin. I was devastated, and I was pregnant with my son at the time. So after confirming that it was with my cousin, I confronted her about it, and she said that they had been messing around for a minute. And I ain't never suspect anything from my cousin or him, because when she would come over, everything seemed normal. I never caught them like looking at each other in that kind of way or anything like that. So I honestly don't know, and I just didn't proceed to even ask any more questions about it, because he said that it would never happen again. And I just one of the people, like, I love hard. So when I love you, it's just like the delusional in me. Like, we all have that delusional moment that we just believe that it's never going to happen again. And he just showered me with gifts. Like, if I was to call him right now and say I needed a new car, he'll order a car online and ship it home. So I was just, I just loved him so much that I just let that go by. And then if anything else happened after that, I honestly did not see anything. He was one of them people that will leave his phone unlocked, leave it around, leave laptops unlocked, everything, just leave it unlocked. So I ain't never really have to worry about nothing else after that. Like, I didn't suspect anything else after that. So now, come find out, his half-brother said that he was married and had kids somewhere else. It got me kind of like, but I don't know if that's really true or not. I don't know, and I don't want to ask him or bring it up and start this argument, and then he stopped paying my bills over here, because I'm really financially stable with him. Okay. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do hair on the side. I don't have to worry about nothing. So I don't want to like mess up what I got going on. I'm just trying to find like the perfect time to actually bring this up to him. Last night I spent the night at my baby daddy brother's house. So I usually don't spend the night, but this particular night I was like super tired. He was just like, just get your rest. He leaves for work at 1:00 in the morning. So when he started getting dressed, that's my cue to go. So he was just like, get your rest. So I'm like, all right, I am a little tired. I'm gonna just lay here a little bit longer and then I'm gonna leave. So he goes to work. I stay a little bit longer. So 1:30 roll around, and the hell at the door, and I'm just like, yo, what the So I look through the peephole, I don't see nobody. So how his house is set up, it's an apartment, and he lives on the second floor. So he doesn't have like a slam lock on the door. It's a padlock that you got to lock from the inside of the house, and on the outside you would have to lock with a key. And then he has a garage that's downstairs, so he lives like on top of the garage. So when he leaves, he go through the garage, he back the car out, and he leaves through the garage. So the main door remain locked or whatever. So I looked at the peephole, I don't see nobody. So I grab all my shit, I'm like, what the f going on? And then I'm going down the stairs, I leave. But I can't lock the door, so the door is open. So I go downstairs, and then I hear somebody yelling, and it's a girl, and she like, do you know? And she's saying his name, and I'm just like, what the f? So I'm like, nah, I don't know who that is. So she's like constantly like yelling at me, like, I know you know him, you just came out the apartment. And I'm like, I did not come out the apartment, what are you talking about? So we like arguing, because she like, you my man, and I'm just like, we going back and forth, and for a minute, to the point where I'm just like, bitch, I'm the fucking maid, like I was cleaning the apartment. So anyway, I end up leaving. I called him, he ain't answer the phone, so then I sent the text, and I'm like, yo, your door's open, and there's some crazy bitch downstairs yelling, asking me, do I know you, or whatever. So he ain't hit me back until early this morning. So my husband calls me at 5 o'clock this morning, so I spoke to my husband. So I went back to sleep after I spoke to him, and then like around 9-10 o'clock, this calling me like, yo, I saw your TikToks, and that baby ain't mine, and I got a girl. And I'm just like, whoa, hold your horses, because you definitely been the only one that I've been sleeping with since my husband been away. And I ain't speak bad on this man at all. I even told y'all that I loved it. I thought we went together low-key, being Delulu. So I'm just like, yo, what's his major turn? So I've been calling his phone all day, and he's not answering the phone. And I'm just like, yo, what the f happened. And he was telling me, like, yeah, that's my brother. That baby ain't mine. You be out here with these other dudes and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, what the? So you watched the TikTok and you found out, and now you telling me that this is not your baby? Bro, come on.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this story down in the comment section. This story has gotten the entire internet talking. People are talking about this. And I have my own opinion on this, which I'm just going to hold up for a minute. But I love to know your own thoughts. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think. But let's go hear other people's thoughts on this. Then I'll come back and share my thoughts. So let me know first what you would do. What would you advise this woman to do? And your own thought generally. What's your advice for her and everything? Go down and share your own thought. So let's go check out people's advice and people's thoughts on the story. Then I'll come back and share more of my thought. So let's go.
You guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some.
Y'all go to that creator's video and watch that video, because I promise y'all it's good and it's messy. It's very good. But I feel like God was just basically giving her a sign, because if we didn't know all of those details, we would have been talking bad about that woman, calling her everything but a child of God. But the fact that we do know all the details, and that man got a whole family in Germany, that woman's been lonely for years. Live your lives, because that man did not hesitate to wait for her. Like, he did not care. And it don't even look like he coming back. Like, whole time she probably been feeling guilty. Like, I've been with this man for 2 years. What my husband gonna say? Your husband don't give a. How long has he been with that? How long has he been married to that woman in Germany? Probably since he got down there. Live your.
I am pregnant. My husband is overseas.
Girl, what are you doing telling all these people your business? Get the hell off of TikTok and go tell your husband.
You guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some.
So kind of find out, what if the kid's not his? You end up just mimicking his actions, being lonely, meeting somebody, the sex was just good. You get what I'm saying? The girl was just fine. But you did say that your husband come home for some weeks. And in some weeks' time, you can get pregnant by somebody else, just like you end up doing type shit. You get what I'm saying? So he thought he could live a double life. But this is what's going to get him caught up, because you not able to live with a double life, because you have a guilty conscience, and it's like your husband don't. But I just want to ask, is your girl the youngest? Because if she is, this makes complete sense. But if she's not, then it still makes complete sense. Just, anyways, I'm
pregnant by my husband's brother.
Well, first of all, I want to say, lady, I would rather for you to do this in parts, because I'm nosy as hell. How you doing? My name is Kyrie. I'm nosy as hell, and I would like to know how this is all going to turn out. I also want to say, Risa Tisa, thank you, because you have inspired women all over to tell us everything. And now this story right here, now ma'am, this one has me more intrigued than Risa Tisa. And Risa Tisa did hers in 50 parts. This one part right here, this has me intrigued. Because, okay, here's my questions. So this man, he don't look like your husband? Do they favor at all? I know you just saw this man, but he was fine. You probably had a couple of drinks in. You know, I get it. Child, with me, if I'm too blue, every man's going to look like Odell Beckham Jr. I get it. So, is he fine? I mean, no, you said he's fine, but, you know, does he look like your husband? What? And then the children. Well, you said your children and your husband's children look just alike. Okay, so your husband has some strong genes, which is why I'm asking. Does this man look like your husband? Girl, well, since you're in this predicament, here's what I think. I think, now, just thinking, your husband would have no room to get upset because he has a whole nother family in another country that he's coming back and forth to, which I was going to say, you know, it's kind of normal. And you talk about half siblings. We all have half siblings. Now, my half siblings happen to be older than me because my daddy chose to marry my mama Well, they were married when they had me, but, you know, he got 2 baby mamas that he had before mama. Yeah, so we all got some half siblings, I believe. I do. That's what men do. Men go out here and roam and plant their seed. Yet they always say they don't want a woman with kids. Totally different TikTok. Okay, I ain't gonna go there right now. Back to you. I don't know. Well, when your husband comes, y'all need to have well, of course you'll have to have a conversation because you're going to be big and pregnant, and he's gonna be like, well, big and pregnant. What the hell? Who the hell? Now when you tell him who, that's it. Seeing you is gonna, but knowing who the father is gonna really him. But in my opinion, he has no room to get mad because both of y'all have a secret. Both of y'all have big secrets. So yeah, keep us abreast. Well, not us as in Kyrie. Keep me abreast. I don't give a damn nobody else. Keep me abreast because I'm nosy now. I'm invested in this. I'm like, because it was getting juicy as you was telling it. Child, when you said he got another family, but when you said your husband lived overseas, I kind of thought that anyway. Because that's what most men do. Ain't no man living away from his wife and he ain't got another woman or another wife somewhere else. That's just, no. And I know somebody watch this. Not my man. Well, you know, to that I say, especially your man. Yeah. That's just how it works. Yeah. Never think, and I'm saying this to any woman, if your husband lives in a totally different state or something, never think or believe that you are the one and only. That is, honey, you have a house on Fantasy Island sitting right in the middle of Denial Boulevard. Okay. Don't think that. You're not the only one. It's not, you know. You're one of 3, one of 5, one of 2, one of 7. Who knows? You know, some men go out here and that's what they do. They go family to family to family to family. They'll have one. And then, you know, and then when you ask about it, probably give like my father's response to me when I asked about my half siblings. The response was, it was none of your business. Yeah, my father was a piece of work. So, which is probably, you know, maybe a similar response you get depending on how your husband is. And by him being military, I'm sure he's just, you know, real stern and firm. So, yeah. But anyway, I wish you the best. Keep me abreast. And yeah, let me know how this turns out. Because I'm very invested. Yeah. Child, I love Reese Tisa. Somebody need to do this. Get to work on this. Shit, I'm a writer. Let's get a team together and get this going. This is good. This is some good stuff.
Hell no, we have to have this conversation. For real, this is me. This is a Reddit story, right? Like, I'm so confused. I came across this video, and my brain is literally scrambled.
You guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some deep shit. So, I'm not even going to do no parts. I'm going to just tell y'all the whole story. All right, cool.
I don't want to ruin the story for you, but she does sum it up in like 3 minutes. Her name is Royal. Go look it up if you want to listen to the whole thing. Literally, this has to be a Reddit story. I'm so sorry. Like, this could be her real story, but this is so mind-boggling. Basically, the story is, a girl is married for 8 years. Her man lives overseas, and girl got needs. So she had her needs met by somebody else, close by, same zip code type of thing. And then she got pregnant. And then now she's at the new baby daddy's house. Mind you, her husband's still overseas. She's at the new baby daddy's house. And then she sees a picture of her husband on his wall. Over here chewing her nails, trying to figure out how this goes. She's like, how the hell do I do this? Like, how do I ask this man who the hell this man is? Long story short, she asks this man who this man is. He says, that's my brother. He lives in Germany with his wife and 2 kids. We're pretty freaking close. We talk every single day. She goes, what? Point is, that's not the freaking point. The point of the story is, how freaking wild is this? And she's saying, I am in deep waters. Girl, how? He has 2 kids, grown 2 kids, with another wife. This is the question. First of all, WTF. Second, who's at fault? For what crime? This is what I mean as a like, what? Mm-hmm. This is the whole point of this video for me, okay? We need to have discussions about comments like this. Contact his commanding officer and report him for adultery. Make an appointment at the clinic, fair enough. File a divorce, cool. But are we forgetting the fact that she literally cheated on this man as well for 2 years and is now pregnant with his brother's kid? Like, on some real shit though, this probably would be me. But that's not the point. The point is, these people are both wrong, right? Like, we're not gonna be in the comments talking about Gorilla report him, but this is wrong. They're both wrong, right? Like, this is not okay. And this is where, like, the saying, Somali sayings come to mind. Meaning, a birds of a feather flock together type of thing. Like, I am literally sick and dying, and it's Ramadan, and I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I have to have this conversation.
Y'all getting desperate for them views, ain't you? Because these fake story times, let me tell you something.
Okay.
My discernment is way too top tier to believe half of the stuff that a lot of y'all be saying. And when I research it, I clock it. All right, so there's a story time right now. This lady who claims that she coming to the internet to just tell it all, right? Her husband is in Germany and she got pregnant by his brother, but she didn't know it was his brother until she was over his house one day and seen a picture of her husband on the wall, and now she's pregnant by the brother. All of that BS. From the time she started telling the story, I could smell a lie. The way she was delivering the story didn't even sound right. But as she went on, it just sounded more and more like a lie. So, of course, I had to do what I do best, which is my research. So I went back on her page because I was like, eventually you're going to tell on yourself and something ain't going to add up and make sense. So I gets to February of 2023 where she does a story time back then. Failed story time because it didn't get no views. But nevertheless, she told a similar story to this one she telling right now. And in this story, instead of it being her currently being pregnant, it was that her child that she got already, the daughter, belongs to the brother. And the husband don't know. Like, girl, be for real. Right? At least archive the old story before you tell the new one. And now she over there telling people when she can get this new story time up to 1 million views, that's when she'll drop part 2. Save part 2. We don't know it. We don't need it. You lying on part 1, girl. Bye. I love a real good story time, but y'all doing too much with the line with the story times just to get views. Keep it moving.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think this is a lie? Do you think it's a Reddit story? Do you think it's all for views? Or do you think this is a real scenario? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this, but please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free to share your opinion, but be respectful as always. So here's my thought on this. First off, let's even say it's real. Let's even say it's real. That's some twisted shit because this video has gotten viral. People are giving advice and talking. So let's even just assume it is real. Okay? First off, I would say get rid of the pregnancy. Definitely get rid of the pregnancy. For me, I don't understand why she was talking about all time. I'm busy at this point. This is more pressing issue than or that anything you're doing that you're busy with. You already said you're a stay-at-home mom. What else? So I would say get rid of it. Secondly, what was she expecting the brother to say? You are a married woman cheating with him, and you think he's not going to think that you're sleeping with other people as well. Then the husband having a whole bloom family. Guys, if you and your husband, even when you live together, when you are in the same town, they're cheating. Some of them are cheating. But in a different country, for just coming home for just twice a year, that's just a convenient way to start the entire family outside. You're almost like the side family. Okay, so that aside, if the story is real, like just for me, get rid of the pregnancy. If you still want to be in the marriage, it's on you. But this man has cheated on you with your cousin, but you choose to stay. So if you feel like you're getting what you want from the marriage, which is he's providing for you, get rid of the pregnancy and just chill. But if not, get a divorce and out. Okay? So that's my advice if the scenario is real. And then do I think this story is fake? It kind of give me like a fake vibe type of story. Like, just especially in the part where it was talking about the side chick, our boyfriend's girlfriend coming into the house. And I'm just like, talking about how the husband step brother, so the husband doesn't really go, but both of them are close, and you're in the same town city, that wasn't just adding up for me. Like, if your husband and his brother, whether it's from his father's side, mother's side, they are close, and you've been with this man for 8 years, and he comes home twice a year and spends about 2 to 3 weeks, and you stay in the same city with the brother, there is no way that he won't tell you, oh, I have to see my brother. 8 years, that's a long time to be with somebody that he wouldn't have never mentioned his brother that he lived in the same city with, that he's close with. So that story wasn't adding up. And I get it sometimes. People are really doing a lot for views, getting the views up and all that. Like, yeah. But anyway, I'm not here to push down on anybody's story, to tell anybody what if their story is fake or real. It's not my place to say it. But for me, it come across as a fake Risa Tisa type of story. Yeah. That's what again. So let me know what you think about this. Do you think it comes across as fake? Do you think that, oh, she's pushing it? Just let me know your thought. Do you think, oh, this scenario is real? Go down in the comment section and share your thought. Here on the channel, we have amazing conversation. But I did see it as a very good conversation base though, okay? I see it like it's a very good conversation starter and all that. So we can have the conversation. But let me know what you think down in the comment section, okay? Please go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go ahead and do that, okay? With that whole said, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.